What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
Yes, it's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I am Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm Oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Yeah, we are back.
Whoop, whoop. It's good to be back.
It's
honestly.
good to be back.
I know.
How are you, Oxytocin?
I'm good. You know, I feel a lot of estrogen in the building.
Oh,
a lot of queendom in the building right now.
In the building.
Yes.
We got some newbies here in the building.
You know we love newbies.
Yeah. So we got Temi and Nesikah here, right? That's it, right? Okay. All right. Introduce yourself. Come on. Come up to the mic. Don't be shy. Do you know what I'm saying? She said, "How we do this?"
Yeah.
Come on. So just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm Temi Roberts,
Okay.
owner of Lady Styles Hair Designs in Laurel, Maryland, and also
Speak a little bit to the mic. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm the owner of Lady Styles Hair Designs in Laurel, Maryland, and also I just started my fitness dance classes. That's Dance and Styles Fitness, also in Laurel, Maryland.
Okay.
And I'm here with Nesikah Rag.
Hey,
Yes.
Nesikah, come on to the mic. Hey.
All right, Nesikah, now I want you to use your best outdoor voice because your voice is so soft. Like, I didn't hear you.
I didn't know my voice was soft.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I didn't hear anything
got
at
you.
first.
Okay. So I'm Nesikah Rag. I'm the owner of Detail Diva. I'm an event organizer and planner, and I am organizing Temi's event that's coming up, Naturally Royal, a textured experience, which will be held in Laurel, Maryland. So we've been working very hard over the past, year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Year or
wow.
so to get it on and popping for Laurel. And we're just here today and excited to
Wait, hold on.
share
Can
with
we-
you guys to share
Can we hear you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I
We
can
can hear her. She's
Okay.
just so soft. But I think it's going to
Okay.
get louder as she goes on.
Yeah, as she gets
Yes.
involved, right?
So Naturally Royal, a textured experience, is going to be Sunday, June 23rd from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a hair show and an after party.
Yes,
Look
it
at
is.
that's a combination. So tell us what people can expect when they attend this event.
All right. Well, the 1 to 7 portion is going to be a panelist on stage talking about different, basically, what can I say? Like the ideas that people are interested in,
Yes.
different topics.
Okay.
You know, we're pretty much doing health and wellness with your body, mind, and money. All right.
All
And,
right.
we're also going to have some vendors there, you know, local small businesses in the area. And so we're going to have a dancing portion that'll be there for entertainment.
some demonstrations.
Oh, I love that. You're gonna learn a little something because you get a little education. You know, you're gonna come in and leave with more than you came with. You know,
Yeah.
they can't take that knowledge from you.
Yeah.
You know, and especially one thing that stood out to me was the natural hair care. I think because sometimes you have people like I have on a wig right now, y'all. Y'all know how I do.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I do.
She done cut the dreads just to wear the wig. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I had my locks for 12 years, recently cut them, so now I'm like dabbling in the wig business, you know. But it's good to know what to do with your natural hair. You know, you see these videos online, and when something pop off and your wig gets snatched off, it's a situation. So it's a situation. You know, I got a fade under here, so I'm good if mine's come off. But I mean, the importance of taking care of your natural hair, I think. What made you want to start doing your natural hair and going with it? Did you start with a weave, or was there a transition period?
No, I was tired of getting relaxers, and my hair was pretty much getting to that see-through stage.
Oh,
Yes, and my last experience of getting a relaxer was horrible. You know, feeling the burn.
I know. I
major
remember those
burn.
days.
Yes, and so I decided to stop getting relaxers back in 2009. And then I've been natural ever since, never looked back. And I've always actually worked with natural hair since I was a teenager, doing hair in high school. So I've always been comfortable with it. And at this point now, I've just manifested my skill.
I know that's right. She know what she doing.
Yeah, but it seems like a lot of women go through that stage where they're tired of putting chemicals in their hair, right? But is that something that that I guess us as people, black people, that we just go through because we want you want your hair straight and you want that look, but you got to keep it up.
It's a generational thing, though.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Your mother's mother, and they straighten your hair when you're a child, so that's what you know. But then when you start seeing other black women looking beautiful in their natural hair,
Right.
you're like, wow, she's wearing that with confidence. Let me try it, And you try it, and you're like, I like how I look. I like how my hair feels. And that's what it's about, the confidence.
Absolutely.
Confidence in that.
Because can't nobody tell me nothing with this bird, baby. I be switching it out, but I'm trying to tell you.
Now, what y'all got for the beards? Because you know what I'm saying, my little struggle beard I've been trying to grow for a little bit. What y'all got? It's natural.
Yes, and there are a lot of products out there for the beards, like directly, just for the beards. As a matter of fact, we have someone who's interested in being a vendor with us.
About beards?
As a beard product, the guy that we met at the Main Street.
Because beards is in now. Okay.
They
in.
We know.
Okay. I know y'all. Okay. They in that. You see me trying to get my little struggle on that. You know what I'm saying?
And you talked about there are also going to be different vendors at the event. Is there still vendor room available?
We only have a few spaces left for vendors.
Okay, so if y'all trying to be vendors,
if anybody has any interest in vending with us, we do have a few slots available, but just a few.
Just a few.
So you better hop on and get on and do your vendor business.
Now, is this the first event?
This is the first time.
Oh, y'all just full of first. I'm like so excited.
Just get
first
it in.
Podcast, first event, but you know what? Preparation is key. Even though it's the first event and even though it's coming up, you ladies have been planning for a year.
Right.
So let's make sure that is clear. So this ain't gonna be nothing that's just thrown together. Okay,
No,
preparation is key. They put the time and the energy, into this to bring you something very nice that I think you will enjoy.
Is it every year? Is it going to be every year, or you want to see?
It's up to Temi.
To be honest with you, I'm going to see how this first event goes. And actually, I'm thinking about continuing it and maybe just tweaking it, making it a little different each time around. Yeah.
Okay. So what made y'all want to get into health and wellness? Like what inspired y'all to come together and put something like this together?
All right, so
give us the real story, because
I know
she gave that look like. Can we tell you?
Well, this is the thing. Okay, so running your own business is major. It's serious. You got to put a lot of work in. And I've been running my business now for 8 years. And Nesikah is one of my clients. So when she told me she was starting her business, I'm like, she's invested in me. I'm an investor in her. So bring her on.
Hey, now.
Help me put this vision together. But the health and wellness part is because I'm doing natural hair.
Right.
And then I've always been into like sports and everything like
and
that.
Fitness.
Right. So I'm like this. I care about our people.
Right.
Let's take care of each other, right?
Right.
Let's take care of our hair. Let's take care of our body. And it's like fitness now is like the end thing.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's the cool thing. So yeah, that's where we at.
What about you?
And you said you're celebrating 8 years, right?
Yes.
I just wanted to clap for real quick.
Okay,
Let's throw some love on that.
Clap.
Woo!
Right,
you
man.
glossed over that, but that's to be celebrated. So I definitely want us to give you your moment and highlight that. That's a big deal right there. Yeah. And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So wellness, health and wellness for me it's just an everyday thing. It's a lifestyle. It's not something that should be taken lightly, in my opinion. And I feel like within the Black community, we kind of gloss over it, not knowing that it's something that can really, extend your life. Just like we said earlier about generational things and how, like, our parents did this one thing, so they keep doing that over and over again. But the one thing that we need to kind of put into our everyday makeup is health and wellness. And
Wow.
it's not just about the physical makeup. We mentioned earlier that there's a financial aspect as well. So we're working very hard with some CFPs and some other people in the financial industry, blacks as well,
Yeah.
about education on how to get ourselves together financially. And we didn't want to give the same talk that we hear in other places as well. So we've been working hard with them to try to come up with topics that are going to be a benefit. It's going to be something new, something that you, like you said earlier, can walk away with some knowledge.
Yes.
So we definitely, it's all about educating our people, and we want to do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you say to the person who says, because I hear this a lot, it could be about anything. They always say, well, I'm going to die anyway. Well, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as
Who
well.
said that?
People say that all the time. Well, I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well be happy and eat what I want. Or I'm going to die anyway, I might as well spend my money. I don't need to save. Like, that's the mentality that some people have.
Yeah.
So what do you say to that
Well,
individual?
why don't you do it and enjoy it? Because you can enjoy it a lot more if you do it right. You know,
Yeah.
you can
That's
still
true.
eat what you want to
Mhm.
eat, but eat, do it in moderation.
I was just about to
Exactly.
say in moderation.
We living longer now. Go ahead and plan for retirement before you be
Nah,
out.
they die quicker.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So what's a tip that you can put out there for people that you learn that's major, like a major key
A tip for wellness.
for what health and wellness all together? Like, what's a major key that you've learned?
Well, this is how I look at things.
Mhm.
I'm not a pill taker. I
Okay.
don't believe in man-made medication.
Mhm.
And I always tell people who turn their nose down to healthy foods, I say, or they say it's too expensive. I'm like this. You're going to spend the money either on food or you're going to spend it on that medication.
Right.
You know, and why are you going to take a medication that's going to create another problem in your body?
True.
Spend the money on the food, the healthy food, and eat that and take care of yourself, and then just eliminate all those other issues.
Somebody once told me it's either you take medication. No, it's either you take your vitamins now or you take medication later.
Yeah.
So are
but
you with Are you down with vitamins or?
I'm like this. If you eating the right things, you don't even need those supplements.
Okay.
You
All
are
right.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
All right.
You have to make sure that what you're eating, you're being very, very picky about what you're eating and where you're getting your food from.
Mhm.
Because now we're finding out that our food is not all what they say.
Cracked up
Yeah.
to be.
Watch
So
that seed
watch
list.
what
Them
you're
labels.
eating. You gotta do
Mhm.
the organic. You gotta check for the natural. You gotta make sure there's no nitrates added, and you're looking for all these things that these are chemicals that are going into our bodies, and it kills the process for us to be able to intake the vitamins that we
Need to take.
Yeah.
So you might have to, and I do. I know I have to take some supplements because I'm just spread too thin as it is. So you have to. But if my take would be to, I would say knowledge is power, and definitely look around, ask around, and research. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to get a second opinion. If a doctor tells you one thing, go and find out more about it. And there's a lot of information. Maybe if you're not feeling the fact that when you fish around on the internet, you find this and you find that, and you start freaking out, go get a book, because a lot of information's already.
It's already there.
And nobody can toy with those sources.
Exactly.
It
Okay,
is
that's
written.
it. Those are some major keys. But Temi, there was a major key that I pulled from going and scrolling through your Instagram, which I was like, I know this is what she might say, but you didn't say it. But that I think that when you posted the photo of you, well, the video actually of you, and it was, I guess you started working out. It was a throwback motivation. You mentioned removing toxic energy. And I feel like that is a major key. So can you talk to me about what toxic energy is and what did you remove from your life?
Okay, that's a good question.
I'm trying.
Yes. Actually, no, I'm glad you asked that. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, toxic energy is toxic people. All right, and it can be friends, family, co-workers, whoever is bringing that negative vibe into your aura. they have to be removed. They have to be in order for you to thrive in life. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this: I'm recently divorced.
Okay.
And I'm living my whole best life right now.
Look,
Okay.
you look beautiful.
Okay.
You look like
You're
it.
glowing.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right. Yes. But I'm gonna say this too, though. There's a certain way to handle that situation as well.
Okay.
There wasn't drama. You know, we didn't have that. There wasn't no like crazy fights, nothing like that.
Okay.
I just knew that it was bringing me down, and we are actually still very cordial and cool to this day. You know, we can talk and have decent conversation. But yeah, I knew it was toxic.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
had to go. But when I let it go, all the bad energy left me officially in December.
Wow.
So it was about a 3-month transition,
Yeah.
and I'm back to me.
Well,
Yeah.
how long
Unstuck.
were you together, if you don't mind?
About close to 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And it was bringing you down after a while. You said, I gotta cut
Bringing me
this.
down.
Mhm.
See, I know myself very well. I'm a happy person, and I
Okay.
love to
See.
love, you know,
Mhm.
and I know I give out good vibes. But when I feel that something's not right, I gotta go.
You got
Yeah.
look at that.
Gotta
Yep.
go.
You got to know yourself. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know themselves. I think that's
Mm-mm.
just
Yeah.
and a lot of people are on a journey to find themselves. I think I hear that a lot when people speak of just them trying to find their way or figure out what they're doing. It's like, well, I'm just trying to get back to me and find out who I am, what I like, and what I need. So it's very important to know yourself.
I mean, do you think you could find yourself within relationships?
No.
I mean, you go through.
No.
You said no. I tried it. No.
that was a fast one too. That was so fast.
Nah. Well, it's because
I
I've
mean,
always
after-
known myself before
no.
the relationship.
Mhm.
I mean,
I
you go
love
through
me.
your relationship and you might break up and you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you know.
You might find out some things about yourself.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah,
And
I
how you
agree with
deal
that.
with things,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
knowing who you are, that's
That's-
just a process
Yeah.
that you have to do alone.
Along with yourself.
Some
right.
people need to be by themselves for a while. You know, there's people that jump from relationship to relationship.
To relationship.
Mhm.
They don't
Serial
give themselves
monogamy.
time to figure out what they really want and like in life.
Yeah.
You know, be by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
Cause
First.
they'll say, "I've been single for 6 months."
Nah,
And that's not enough.
right.
Okay, you need to
It's
be.
not.
You know.
Mhm.
What about you, Nesikah? What?
Well, what about me?
What about you? Are you married? Are you single? Okay, so you're married. How long have you been married?
Oh, it's been 9 years.
Woo! Clap, clap, clap it up.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had our 9th anniversary in the middle of May 15th.
Okay, so do you know yourself? You know, we got acts around here.
Like I said, you learn some things about yourself.
About yourself, okay.
and you just with marriage, you're faced with a whole lot of different things that you wouldn't be faced with when you're alone.
That's true.
And especially when you have a child or family that's involved with it, then you kind of look at
Yeah.
things in a different way. You make choices in a different way. So you just learn more. You learn more of what you can deal with. You learn more of what you can't. And that spouse hopefully is the spouse that can be on that journey with you.
With
and
you.
kind of
Absolutely.
journey,
And push you.
together. And it
Help
pulls
you.
you closer together instead of apart.
Apart.
Yeah.
Right. When it's right,
When it's right. That's the key right there. When it's
When it's
right.
Right.
When it's right. She had to put some stank on that. Say it a little different.
Well,
But,
9 years.
9 years. I want to ask you a question. My sister, she will be married in August.
Hey.
Congratulations, sister.
I know I'm definitely gonna send this to her. I'm gonna clip it and send it to her because she ain't on no social media. But for you who have been married for 9 years, what advice would you give to her getting married and being a newlywed?
Okay. I would give 3 pieces of advice. One is to perfect communication. You need to learn the communication style of your spouse. All right? And then you have to be able to communicate too. So if you can learn the communication style of your spouse, then you will understand which route you need to take to get to them for them to hear you. So then you're fine.
Come on, message.
That's a gem.
That's
That's a gem.
Message.
The second one is to find something that you have in common with one another and bond over it. So one thing that my husband and I will have to say loved, ED, past tense, is Game of Thrones. And now he absolutely, utterly hates it because of the last episode. I don't care that much. But
I ain't never seen it.
That was something that we bonded over. And we have a lot of shows that we bond over. And we're like, okay, 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to sit up, we're going to watch da-da-da-da-da. You get the popcorn, you get the drink. And,
right.
You know, that's that thing that we look forward to.
That is cool.
That's that time that we can decompress and we don't have any children screaming at us or no emails popping up or anything like that. So find that thing and bond over it. And then the third is the most easiest thing ever, and that's sex. Have it.
Hey now.
Thumbs up.
All the time.
You got to.
How often?
As much as you can.
Because the longer you with somebody, it seems like the less you get it. So.
And there's some truth in that. There.
Baby, I'm tired.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, children have been on me all day, and now you want to get on me too. But it's really a part of the process that helps you reconnect. And it's really.
So even when you don't feel like it.
Even when you don't feel like it, you can do it. If you can, tough it out. Do it.
Tough it out.
You can't say no all the time. It has to be a healthy balance.
You'll feel so much better afterwards. You'll be
like, you know what? I needed that.
I'm so glad you did.
I'm so glad.
Look, thanks.
Sleeping better every night.
Exactly.
So how do you incorporate with being married and having a family? How do you incorporate your health and your wellness and those type of things in with such a busy, complex life?
So part of it is incorporated through just the lifestyle. It's something that I've always kind of done. It's for me, a lot of it comes from just eating right. I choose the right things to eat. If I'm on the go and I have to choose some things that are not the right things to eat, I don't feel as bad because I know at home this is what I have. Or I had this yesterday, or I had spinach and eggs and avocado or something for breakfast. So for lunch, I'm going to have my fish fillet sandwich from McDonald's with the french fries and the sweet tea, and I'm okay.
That's exactly what she had. That's what she asked me to bring.
But I feel bad about mine, and I haven't been doing
But are you also setting the tone for like your kids as well? So it's important.
It's very important to do that at an early age with them. So I force them to eat fruits and vegetables more than anything, and I won't let them leave the table without eating their vegetables, even the 2-year-old. So we just try to do what we can to make a big deal out of it. So when he eats his broccoli, we're all like, yay!
Parade!
So he's like scooping it up more and more because we're screaming.
They get used to it.
Yeah, I
don't think I ever got used to
it.
Grow up.
Playing a lot of games. You figure out like some things to do with the kids.
Right.
So you can make it a game. My husband makes it a game. He'll like come over and pretend that he's going to eat their food, and since they're so selfish at this stage, they don't like that. So they're like, no, and they grab it up really fast and take it. And eat it.
You can't have it.
But they eat it, and they eat it. So everybody that comes to visit us, they're like, I cannot believe your kids eat like that. They're eating kale chips. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, they better than me. Oh.
If you can make them, they're really good.
Okay, because my sister, she had
them in a bag.
Ooh, I said,
they nasty.
They probably taste like dirt. If
it
you
was
buy them
horrible,
in a bag.
and I don't give anything a try. Like it was literally horrible.
No. You can buy fresh kale. Just get the bag of the pre-rinsed and cut kale, and put some olive oil on top of it in a bowl, and kind of mix it around. Make sure you get it doused a little bit.
Yeah.
Some garlic salt, pepper, whatever your favorite seasonings are. Even a little seasoning salt if you like it.
Yeah.
And sprinkle that on there. Throw it in the oven. Let them get crisp.
Okay, that's what I'm about to do. Let me ask you ladies this question. This question is for both of you. When it comes to eating, do you feel like with people it's the price of the food, or that they just don't know how to eat healthy or what meals to prepare?
Or to cook.
Because I can tell you that's my issue. Like, I don't know how to eat healthy. It's like, I do want to eat healthy, but okay, what the hell am I going to eat?
And I
What
don't
do
know
I
how
make
to
for
cook.
breakfast? And I don't want to eat the same thing, chicken
that's
and
true.
broccoli. So it gets kind of boring.
It's
So,
boring, yeah.
you know, with the people you guys deal with, what do you think it's more of? Just it's the money that people don't want to spend, or it's like, I don't know how to actually eat healthy and make meals that I'll enjoy.
I think it's a little bit of both right
I was gonna say
now.
that.
But it's probably, if I had to choose one, I would say it's money,
Mm-hmm.
because the most healthiest options are just going to be a little bit more pricey, or anyway, unless you cut the meat and you just go straight to vegetables and fruit, and you know,
Right.
you might save a little bit of something there, but you'll
Yeah.
get bored really easily.
Mm-hmm.
But you could do the boxes, like order the boxes.
Oh yeah, the prepared.
Oh, like the Hello Fresh.
Yeah.
Blue Apron and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Just get it for
Yeah.
a short time and then cut it off. But they let you keep all the recipes, so then you can just.
And then you
Oh,
know,
okay, yeah.
people do like those.
Yeah.
They do
Mhm.
come in and they.
choose to be,
You know
a little bit
that-
more creative in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Environment we
So-
living in.
So are y'all meal prepping? Like, is that something that's done in your daily activities, or?
I'm be honest. My life is busy, it's hectic,
It's a struggle.
and I might get it in once a month to meal prep
Okay.
for like a week, but it's hard to meal prep. What I try to do, I love oatmeal, so I make sure that's my breakfast. You know, try to keep that simple. I cut out cold cereals, no more of that. Like now I've bought a lot more fruits and vegetables, and I make sure I eat them because you know we have good intentions, but next thing you know, you go
sitting
reach
up
for
in
that
that fridge.
The thing go bad.
Exactly, all molded up,
Like,
Like, oh,
slimy.
it's bad now.
Lord.
Hey,
Yeah.
throw it in a
Right.
smoothie.
Me again.
What Popeyes at?
Exactly. So it's discipline.
Okay.
That's really what it is, discipline, and you gotta say no to, like, you know, you riding by Panera Bread or whatever. You just no, I got food at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just be hungry till I get home. Then when you get home, you're hungry. So what
Yeah.
you gonna do? You gonna eat the food you have, right?
Hopefully.
That's true.
Discipline.
There are
Not-
some
not
things.
Temi-
Uber Eats. It's like, no.
Now tell me, you've done fitness. What's your fitness style? Like, what's your workout style? What is some that? What's a regimen that you have that has been very successful for you?
Okay, so I have dropped 30 pounds in the past year.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. And my style was basically portion control.
Mhm.
So yes, you can eat what you like, but it has to be in smaller portions. You know, you can't get that big Thanksgiving plate and eat that on a
With
regular
the
basis.
cranberry sauce
You
and
know
the
what I'm
mac
saying?
Do all
and
that.
cheese.
And you know they're
And
not
you-
getting one plate, they
and
get
the
three
ham.
plates.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
You know?
for later.
Right.
Okay.
But your body starts to train itself,
it's
and you
all-
can't feed it more. It only takes in that little small portion. So that's part of it. And then the workout is regular. It's about, I'm going to say 4 to 5 times a week.
Okay.
And that's dancing. So that's my style.
Okay.
I do dance, but I also incorporate strength training.
Mm-hmm.
So I do weights, and that helps a whole lot. It actually burns quicker.
Okay.
So yeah, dancing and strength training.
Now, what's been big around, my corporate office and stuff like that, now that the insurance companies are paying for stuff these days, they done lowered the BMI. So,
Right.
man, like weight loss surgery, sleeves, gastric, like, is that something that, I know you probably maybe not recommend, but is that something that you see for people that may have a challenge with losing weight, is a good tool? Or what? What's your opinions on that?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if you're a certain weight,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say,
Like my 600-pound layer?
yeah,
Okay.
if you're there, yeah, you might not get out there and start.
Well, what about my
walking
300-pound life or my
300?
250-pound life?
So, you know what? I'm gonna say
He looking for some personal
I
advice.
know. Give me some. Give me some clarification.
It's some people I look at and they'll mention, going to get the surgery done, and I'm like, nah. You need to discipline yourself and start eating right and exercising.
That's exercise, real.
Get that surgery. But if you are above a certain weight, I understand. I get it. One of my friends mentioned getting it, and I'm like, you don't need to get that. And she ended up working out. eating better, and she's dropping her weight like she should. And one of the things she has said was, I need to change my relationship with food. It's a mental thing. So you can get that surgery. But if you're still not thinking properly on how you
it's not going to help.
Back
you're
to
going to mess yourself up even
Yeah.
more.
It's,
I'll be right back to square one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it could be real serious.
yeah. And I feel like in this day and age, we have so much fast food and so much
It's
things
so
that's so
convenient,
accessible,
and so easy.
and with our time, like our time is very limited. You know, you got kids, you got a husband, you got all this going on. It's quicker to sometime to go to McDonald's and get your fish sandwich and
or you
fries.
could just get you some kale, wash that thing up, put some olive oil on it.
But you'll be hungry.
Yeah, you'll be hungry in a minute. Or you could get you some shrimp.
No,
I like
I
shrimp.
can't.
What about
But you
some-
know what? It's scary when I see people that's older and they're hurting and they're,
Yeah.
you know,
They
they're in
knees.
certain situations that I feel like they could have prevented just
That's
from eating better. You know, you see someone who's overweight and they're struggling, you know, just walking around a grocery store or, you know, clothing store. And it's like, but you can prevent that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or if you see someone who's not that old, like 30, and they
Yeah.
and you think they about
Right.
yeah, you think they're older, but no, they're just young, and it's
That's-
just
Or you see like the little babies that they used to have on Maury that used to be real. How did baby get that damn fat? All right.
I cannot. No, but back to the event. Like, is there a cost? Is there a go on Eventbrite? Do you register? Do you have to RSVP? How do you gain access to this event?
So there's an Eventbrite, and I'm not even sure what that address is anymore because we have a website that directly takes you to the link.
Drop the
to
website.
Eventbrite.
Yes.
The website is www.naturally-royal.com.
Yeah, I
And
got
if
that.
you go on there, then you can click on get your tickets, and it'll take you right over to Eventbrite where you can purchase those tickets.
All right. And how much are the tickets?
So if you wanted to buy the tickets for the vending segment, I believe they're up there for like $15 right
Only
now.
$15.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Yeah, you better get your vendor on.
Hello.
And then for the hair show and after party, I think it's what, 20?
Yeah, we have the hair show itself is 20, and then we have the combination of the hair show and the after party is 35. Well, I'm sorry, it's 40.
That's look.
Yeah.
You get to learn something and party.
Yes.
You only ain't got to leave the location.
Wait a minute. We don't want to forget DJ Trini.
Oh, we love DJ Trini.
Look.
Okay.
Look.
Shout
It's
out to
about to be
DJ Trini.
lit. It's already lit
Shout
and
out
it's
to
not here
DJ
yet. Y'all better
Trini.
mark your calendars for June 23rd, okay? Natural Royal, a textured experience, okay?
Yes.
It just sound elegant. Like, hello.
mm.
Look.
I know
Come
it's
get
gonna be a lot of
smarter.
women there, so that's fellas. Come on down, get your
Please,
natural,
fellas.
beautiful black queens
Queen,
on.
hello. Yes.
Alright. Now, are you? Would you get married again?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
'Cause,
Okay.
yeah, it was a learning experience. You know, at first I was mad. I was angry, like super salty. But it was a learning experience.
Like
and
bust the windows out
I
your car,
love
salty.
love. No.
Oh, okay.
No, just regrets.
Okay.
But
Mm.
yeah, no, I love love. Love is
Love.
beautiful.
It is.
But it's all about who you love and who
Yep.
loves you.
That's right.
That is true. Love is love, and you get a little happy weight. That's why you got to get your
Self right.
get yourself right and stay
The waits
focused.
to come, right?
The
The waits to come.
Look, you know. Now, before we get up out of here, ladies, first of all, thank y'all for coming through.
Thank
y'all
you
done,
so
Thank you.
much.
y'all giving
Yes.
us all the knowledge, you know.
For
but
real.
we like to know a little secret, you know, about you guys.
Something
So,
that nobody
Something that don't nobody know. So, you know.
I kind of have a big mouth, so everybody knows everything about me. I don't know.
So everybody
why,
know
so-
everything.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a like upfront and honest person. You ask me, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, so what is something that people might not know about you? Or would be surprised to know about you?
Or would have to get to know you to know.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, don't
All
make
right,
us go down the list now. We get-
Dang, I'm trying. You know what? I'm trying to think of something interesting.
Okay.
Me
I'm a cat person. I own a cat. Yes, I love animals.
I know that's
Big
right.
time love. And I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a cat up or a dog up, and I'm talk to it like a baby and pet it and hug it. Yeah,
I just started
Are
liking
you
cats.
from this area?
I'm at. Oh,
Because that I feel like when you
So-
said cat, like I heard.
no,
I
I was gonna give you my whole rundown.
Oh,
Go ahead.
give it to me. Give it to me.
Born in Nigeria.
Oh
Lagos,
my
Nigeria.
Hey.
I'm a Naija girl.
Naija. Okay,
Yeah.
look, I knew it was something. I knew it was something.
Hey.
And I'm raised in Northern Virginia,
Okay.
and but my heart is in Maryland.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Prince George's County. Prince George's County.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
All over
Yo,
Maryland.
Prince George's County is the stuff. Okay, stop
I
it.
said it's the Prince of all
PG.
counties. That's what I call it.
Oh, okay.
Sure. The Prince of all counties. What about you?
I don't think I have anything that
Okay, how about something no one would know unless they got to know you? You don't know.
I'm pretty open and honest. So it's like, what? No.
You got some. You got some.
Oh, I would say something.
What? No, I'm about to
Nah,
say.
let it go.
Nah, go ahead.
Let it
Go
go.
ahead. Because
We
you know,
waiting.
y'all partners and whatnot. You know a little something.
No, it ain't even.
Tell me in my ear. She said, tell me in my
It's not
ear.
even that. Like, it's not interesting, I guess, but it's just, it is what it is. I'm
What it-
420 friendly. I mean, you
Okay,
know.
we all 420 friendly.
Hello. You ain't said nothing but what.
That's it, you know. That's damn near legal these days.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Why don't they? Please.
She said, I didn't want the world to know.
She said, "Tell me in my ear." She said, "Tell me in my ear."
She's like, what is it?
I thought it was something she had on me that I
No.
She
was
said,
interesting.
Right.
Well, I used to do that when I was in college.
Ladies, please, each of you drop your Instagram, your
Yes.
Facebook. Where can people follow you to just get more information about you and about your journey?
Okay. You want to go first?
All right. Website www.ladystyleshairdesigns.com. Also, my IG is lady underscore styles 118. And my dancing web address is dancing, that's DANCIN, stylesfit.com.
hey.
And my website is www.detaileddivaevents.com. And my IG is detailed_diva.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies, so much. And we're going to have that information on Drinks and Conversations Instagram page. So be
Yes.
sure it's Naturally Royal, a textured experience on Sunday, June 23rd. There'll be vending, panelists, and demonstrations from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. The hair shows from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and the after party is from
Okay, 'cause
10
we love a
p.m.
good after
to
party.
12 a.m. Music by DJ Trini.
Hey,
So
hey.
y'all better get y'all tickets. Head over to that Eventbrite and make it do what it do. Bring a girlfriend or two because it's going to be live. Okay.
I know that's right.
Hey,
Listen,
now.
ladies, thank you so much for coming
Yes.
through. Yes, y'all welcome back
Thank you.
Anytime. The
Good
queens was in the
conversation.
building.
Alright, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Coming all the way from Laurel. They putting Laurel on the map, y'all.
For real. Come from Laurel, event in Laurel.
Right.
You know, Laurel.
Laurel. It's all about Laurel.
Everything. Some of them taxes. We ain't paying no taxes. Alright. Thank you, ladies, for
Thank
coming
you so
through.
much. It was amazing.
We is out. Y'all gotta come back.
Yes.
Okay.
Always welcome.
Alright, y'all. We out. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.